We're now going to take ratios and we're going to interpret them using some story problems because we know story problems is really what everybody likes. So here in the first one, the local firehouse cooks 780 pieces of chicken for an estimated 240 people coming to the fundraiser. What is the ratio of chicken to people? And then use this in a meaningful sentence. So thinking about this, we're talking about chicken to people. I like to write a label first of what I'm doing because that just makes it a little bit easier. So how much chicken do I have? 780. How many people do I have? 240. Well, so first things first, when you're looking at a fraction, this as 780 over 240 is really meaningless to me. So when you're talking about ratios, you want to put them in a meaningful way so that you can actually use them. So when you're thinking about this, if I go ahead and change this to a decimal, remember again, numerator divided by denominator, we end up with 3.25. So I have a ratio of 3.25 over 1, chicken over people. So when I think about what does that mean, that means there are 3.25 pieces of chicken per person. Now, obviously, you're not going to sit there and cut a piece of chicken into fourths so everybody can have 0.25, but it gives you an idea that, if you have 3 pieces, you're within your allotted amount. So that's a good thing. Number 2, there are 6.6 million people in Indiana, and the area of Indiana is 35,826 square miles. What is the ratio of Hoosiers to square miles of area? All right, so we're talking about Hoosiers over square miles. And we know there are 6.6 million and 35,826. Well, million means 6 places. So 6.6 million is really 6 comma 6, and then see how we have those 6 extra places past the decimal point, over 35,826. So we divide. Because again, that is totally not meaningful. All of the people over all of the area, right? Not meaningful. So if I divide that, I'm going to round to the nearest whole number. I get 184. Again, that would be like over 1. So Hoosiers over square miles. So this gives us the meaningful sentence of there are 184 Hoosiers per square mile. Since I said Hoosiers there, I don't know that I need to put in Indiana because Hoosiers imply we are in Indiana, but you might want to put in Indiana if that makes you feel better. Okay, but again, whatever comes first is from the numerator. And number 3, laundry detergent is available in 2 different sizes. Consumers can purchase 100 fluid ounces for $13.01 or 150 fluid ounces for $17.97. Which is the better buy? Now, first of all, has anybody ever seen a price of $13.01? Because I think that really only happens on The Price is Right, but just saying. So when we're talking about price per ounce, so we're comparing price per ounce compared to price per ounce. And we divide. So for each one of these, we're going to take the numerator, divide it by the denominator. So for this one, it rounds to roughly 13 cents per ounce. And for this one, it comes up to be, oh, that's ugly. Let me rewrite that. 12 cents per ounce. Well, the better buy implies cheaper. 12 cents an ounce is cheaper, and therefore this is the better buy. And that is super important if you're shopping and such. If you can afford the extra $5 at the time, it's going to last you longer and it's going to be cheaper in the long run. So there you go. Some interpretation of ratios.